Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bernard from the BTNHD, and today, out of all the days, I received a Dell scam call. Yes, it was really strange. The call actually was for my IT manager, and what kind of alerted him is that they gave him the 1 hour service tag, the correct service tag for one of our servers, and they knew the model and all that stuff and all. So my IT manager came in the room and said, hey, can you look this up to see if it's one of our servers? I looked at our database and it was one of our servers. So I logged in right away to see what's going on. Everything looked okay, no problems. And so my IT manager transferred the call and I started speaking to the guy. He wanted me to go inside the server, go to the start, run a command, go inside the event viewer, go to administrative events. Do you see any warnings? How many warnings do you have? I told him how many. He was like, okay, that's a problem. Let's delete all of them. And I told him, yeah, I deleted all of them. I didn't really delete anything. Then he wanted me to say, what was one of the event IDs? So I gave him an event ID. Oh, it was okay. That's a problem. I searched the event ID and it's basically a removable plug and play problem that I inserted a flash drive and I removed it the wrong way. So yeah, that was a big problem in his eyes. So he was saying, oh, your server is sending out a bunch of warnings to our server in the Dell site, which is really weird because servers are not connected or should not be connected to any Dell servers at all, talking to any Dell servers outside of your network. So that was another red flag. Then he was like, okay, we need to get into services or msconfig. Go to a run command and run an msconfig. So I ran an msconfig. Then he says, go inside your services tab and click on the status column. So I click on the status column. And then he was like, go all the way to the bottom. Do you see anything that's not running? Yeah, sure. There's a bunch of stuff that's not running. By default, there's always a bunch of services from Microsoft Corporation that's not working. That's a given, right? And he was like, oh, okay, that's a problem. I need to log into your machine. Can you please go into a browser and then go into TeamViewer? I was like, whoa, wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to get into my server. I need to talk to your IT manager or someone higher than you to identify that you are a legit Dell rep. So he was like, okay. Wait for 10 seconds. Let me put him in. All of a sudden, the phone goes dead. It goes silent. He hangs up. About 30 seconds later, my IT manager gets another call, and it's the same person stating that he is the manager, that such and such told him that we didn't want to give him access to the server, and that we need to get in because our server is sending out logs to their server and their Dell server site, and it's creating a conflict. Now, when you purchase a Dell server, first things first, what you normally do is wipe it clean, rebuild it from the ground up. Now, this server's been up and running for 4 years straight with no problems. Now, out of nowhere, we're gonna receive a call from Dell stating that they're receiving log files from this server. Heck no. Plus, they want a TeamViewer inside a machine. That's not gonna happen. So, one of the things I want you guys to know is if Microsoft, Apple, or any major company like Dell gives you guys a call stating that your machine is providing weird errors, hang up. Don't even bother with them. I just played along to see what was going on, to see if these guys are in our system, but they weren't inside our system. It was just false. They're going to try to get you to the event viewer and state do you see any errors and warnings? By default, you're going to see warnings and errors. That's a given, all right? So Microsoft will never contact you. If there's a problem with Windows operating system, Microsoft is going to push out a global patch for everyone. They're not going to just basically pick you because you're special and troubleshoot your stuff for you. Apple's the same way. You got to go to the Apple's Genius Bar to get that stuff work, or you got to take it to a Apple shop to get it fixed. They're not going to contact you. Dell don't do that. You actually have to call a Dell rep so they can open up a case number and track that stuff. So guys, that's what happened to me today with September 11th via a Dell prank call. which was hilarious. It made my day. And again, guys, please be careful. Do not trust people when they call you stating that your machine is having issues and they want a remote in. Right off, hang up the phone. And that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.